When do cats show a bite reflex? Cats are amazing animals. They exhibit distinctive actions. Their biting response is one among such actions. Knowing this instinct will enable you to take better care for your cat. Cats naturally react with their biting reaction. Not necessarily a sign of hostility, is it? Rather, it can be the response to different stimuli. These stimuli might be uncomfortable or light-hearted conversations. Let's investigate the times and reasons behind cats displaying this reflex. Playful bite play is a passion of cats. Playtime sometimes consists in chasing, pouncing, and biting. A cat may exhibit a biting reaction during these actions. Kittens notably have this in great frequency. Part of their play, kittens bite. They are picking self-defense and hunting techniques. This is quite natural for their development. Adult cats could potentially bite when they're playing. Still, their bites are normally under more control. They know how different actual aggression is from play. Should a cat bite too forcefully during play, this does not indicate anger. They could just have become overly enthusiastic. Your cat can learn gentle play. One can aid by substituting toys for hands. This lessens your likelihood of being bitten. Recall that the welfare of a cat depends on playing. It keeps them moving and healthy. Boundaries are also crucial, though. Overstimulation cats are quite prone to become overstimulated. Petting sessions can bring about this. What first seems to be a good experience can soon cause agony. A cat could exhibit a bite reaction when it reaches its limit. This is their definition of enough. Sensitive skin of cats causes overstimulation. At first, they might like petting. Eventually, though, the feeling can become intolerable. Some regions, including the tail base, are particularly sensitive. You should stop if you see your cat getting agitated. Their tail would begin to twitch. Perhaps their ears flatten. Your cat is being overstimulated if these are present. Should you ignore, they could bite. You should find the limitations of your cat. Not every cat likes extended petting sessions. Each cat is unique. Knowing your cat's preferences could help you avoid bites. Look always for indicators of overstimulation. Anxiety and fear. When a cat is afraid, they could also exhibit a bite reaction. Anxiety might set up a defensive reaction. Should a cat feel under attack, it may bite to defend itself. They could get shocked and therefore this can occur. A cat may be scared by loud noises or quick motions. Furthermore, causing a cat's anxiety are unfamiliar surroundings. Giving a cat space will help them to remain calm. Approaching a scared cat can cause a bite. They are seeking self-defense from imagined threat. Additionally, perceptive to human emotions are cats. Should you be stressed, your cat may also experience it. They may so be more likely to bite. One can help a cat relax by establishing a peaceful surroundings. Giving hiding places will help kids to feel more secure. Should your cat be hiding, avoid trying to get them out. When they feel safe, let them approach you. Pain or discomfort. If a cat is hurting, they may bite. This is a defensive reflex. Should a cat have an injury, they may bite should you handle the affected area. This is more of self-preservation than of wrath. Cats rather skillfully conceal their suffering. One has a survival instinct here. Showing frailty in the nature could make one susceptible. They strive to hide their suffering, then. But they may bite if you unintentionally contact a hurting area. This is obviously evidence of something gone awry. Your cat can be biting out of discomfort if it happens suddenly. In such circumstances, one must visit the veterinarian. The vet can offer therapy and identify the issue. Never discount abrupt behavioral changes in your cat. Also causing pain could be oral problems. A cat might bite suddenly from toothaches. Frequent visits allow one to identify these issues early on. Redirected aggression. Sometimes redirected aggressiveness causes a cat to exhibit a bite reaction. This occurs when something a cat cannot access irritates them. They might spot another cat outdoors the window, for instance. They channel their annoyance since they cannot reach the other cat. Sadly, this redirected aggression might aim at you. Your cat might bite you even though you did nothing. This can be disorienting and disturbing. It's crucial to realize, nevertheless, that the cat has no resentment directed toward you. They simply follow their instincts. Try to find the cause of their irritation so you might stop this. Should your cat become agitated upon viewing outside, close the blinds. Call their focus to toys or sweets. Never penalize a cat for directed hostility. They are not doing this with intention. Knowing the reason will enable you to control the behavior. Territorial behavior. Cats are territorial animals. They enjoy feeling in charge of their surroundings. Should a cat believe their territory is being violated, they could bite. This is more typical of multi-cat homes. A new cat might scare an existing one. To demonstrate control, they might exhibit a bite reaction. This helps to set limits. Also possible for humans is territorial biting. Should a cat witness you socializing with another pet, they may bite out of envy. They are striving to preserve their relationship with you. New pet introductions should be done progressively. This lets your cat adapt without sense of threat. Allow every pet their own area. This can assist to lower territorial aggressiveness. Medical diseases. A cat can have a biting response in some medical disorders. A cat's behavior may be impacted by these disorders. For instance, neurological problems might increase a cat's propensity for biting. Moreover, important can be hormonal abnormalities. See a veterinarian if your cat bites out of the blue. They can rule out every underlying medical condition. One should always give behavioral modifications top importance. Sometimes adverse effects of medications cause a cat to bite. See your veterinarian if your cat starts biting and is on medicine. One could find other therapies accessible. Always pay great attention to your cat's behavior and advise from the veterinarian. Lack of socialization. Cats who were improperly socialized as kittens could bite more frequently. A perfectly adjusted cat depends on socializing. From their mother and littermates, kittens pick bit inhibition. Separated too young, a kitten may not acquire this ability. They might thus bite more often as adults. Cats learn social skills which enable them to engage with other animals. It imparts to them appropriate behavior. A cat lacking this early learning may bite out of uncertainty. Their communication style is not correct. One can help with patience and light instruction. Positive reinforcement helps a cat not bite. Though it is more difficult, socializing an adult cat is not impossible. It calls on consistency and time. Knowing cat body language. Cats express themselves with body language. Knowing their signs will enable one to avoid bites. A cat about to bite, for instance, might exhibit specific behaviors. These cover dilated pupils, flattened ears, and a twitching tail. Should you see these indicators, you should give the cat some room. Additionally used for communication are tails by cats. A puffed up tail could suggest hostility or fear. One may indicate annoyance by a quick tail flicking. Understanding these signs helps one avoid misinterpretation. Cats have different means of expression than dogs do. Their body language will help you to prevent setting off a biting reaction. One should respect the limits of a cat. Let them walk away if you so want. One can get bites from forcing interaction. How to deal with a cat bite? Should a cat bite you, keep cool. Don't respond aggressively. This might turn things more serious. Rather, gradually back off from the cat. Let them cool off some distance. Should the bite break the skin, promptly clean the cut. One can often get infected by cat bites. See a doctor if called for. One also needs to consider the reason behind the bite. Knowing the trigger will enable one to stop next events. If the bite resulted from overstimulation, for instance, you should not pet the cat for too long. If it was driven by dread, set a more subdued surroundings. It takes time to teach a cat to cut biting habits. Mostly consistency is important. Reward moderate behavior with positive reinforcement. Never correct a cat for biting. This may exacerbate the behavior. Rather, concentrate on grasping and resolving the underlying cause. Cats have a sophisticated behavior in their bite reflex. Play, overstimulation, fear, and pain are among the few things that could set off it. Knowing these triggers can enable you to avoid bites and deepen your relationship with your cat. Sensitive creatures are cats. They speak in different ways, each distinct. Respecting their limits and observing their signals will help you to establish a safe and pleasant surroundings for your cat as well as for you. Recall, a bite does not always indicate hostility. Often a cat expresses tension or pain in this manner. Through knowledge and tolerance, you may reduce biting events and enjoy. Thanks for watching. We're glad you joined us to learn more about cats and deepen your bond with them. If you enjoyed the video and want to share it with your fellow cat lovers, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, remember to turn on notifications so you won't miss our new videos. Until next time, stay with cats. Goodbye.